So sit comfortably. Allow the eyes to close. Just bring your attention to the breath for a few moments. Breath just simply being a part of the body. It's a part of the body being the body. It's just one of the many functions. Although when we focus on the breath, it seems as if we are the one breathing. Like we're the one focusing on it. We're the one noticing it. So there's this experience of noticing and focusing on the breath and actual breathing. But when there's another sound or when something else comes up, our attention is averted, but yet the breathing continues. So that really points to the fact that we are not the one that is breathing. And if we're not doing the breathing, we can also ask, what are we doing? So be completely unconcerned with any experience of yourself in time or space. Again, be completely unconcerned with any experience of yourself in time or space. And keep in mind, this meditation is pointing to non-dual reality. Non-duality means not two. In non-dual awareness, the understanding or the awareness of non-duality is unrelated to any spiritual practices. Then we could ask, what is it? What is it then? If it's not a practice. Non-dual awareness is simply this, whatever is happening at the moment. But it's not a sensation, it's not a feeling or a thought. Some refer to it as a field within which everything happens. So we can try to tune into this field. And if we have any luck in doing that, we realize that it's infinite, it has no boundaries, and there's no structure to it. And then we can ask, what is it then? Again, what is it? And many would say that it's simply pure awareness. but yet it's not your awareness. In fact, it has nothing to do with you. At one level, things are happening, such as I'm speaking and you're hearing, but at the non-dual level, nothing is happening. So it's completely empty, but it's still here. It's happening right here. Not as a thing, but as a non-thing. You can't say where it is. It's here, but it's not in space. It just is this. And so we could say it's contentless or contentless awareness. So it's not the kind of awareness that we might have ideas about. And it's often called suchness. And so what do we do to enter this state of non-duality? Well, there's nothing that we can do. Nothing that we can do to be in it. We are already in it because there is no way not to be in it. But it's not an event or anything like that. We don't enter it. It is everywhere, and at the same time it's nowhere. So what we are feeling has nothing to do with non-dual awareness, because it's beyond pleasure and pain. It's beyond these sensations of pleasant and unpleasant. And you don't need to wish it to continue, because it cannot leave. And there's nothing to compare it to. And we really cannot say what it is, because there's nothing that we can compare it to, and we would be talking about nothing. And if somebody would be afraid that they're not getting it, it really doesn't matter, because those are just thoughts. So just because you think something, it doesn't make it true. And you don't know that you're in non-dual awareness, and you don't know that you don't know. So we're just resting at the still point. And there's no place that we can arrive to, that such as a place that we've been seeking for, because there's really no place to go. And there's nothing else to do except to just be here. So as we meditate, we have eyes closed. We might have some visualizations happening. We might see colors or shapes behind the eyelids. But is there anybody behind that? Are we doing anything to cause that, or to even to prevent that? So there's experience of that, but really no experiencer to be found. The same way with hearing. We might hear very subtle sounds, a dog in the distance, or a voice outside, or a car. But these are just vibrations that are causing these sounds to happen. So these are just another sensation that's happening, the body being the body. Just like breathing, just like visualizing. And the same is true with tasting or feeling something against the skin. It's all a beautiful display of life. It's what happens for this body, and then it's picked up as an experience. But the mistake that is often made is that there's somebody to have this experience and to hold on to it, or to change it, or to file it away.